back to Tubby Chase Farm. I appreciate you watching. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do that. I greatly appreciate it. It helps out the channel. As you can see, I'm back up here with the chickens. It is the evening before we go to the processor. You can see the birds. They are really out today. I have my test pen set up. We'll look at that more. I have my bins. This is what I put them in. This is my economical solution to a chicken crate. These are heavy duty totes. You can find them at Lowe's for about $12. I think the cheapest I found is Sam's Club for maybe $11. And I drill holes in them. Bin will hold about 5 birds, 5 to 6 birds. They've worked out all right. I have my cattle trailer up here. We'll load the chickens out in the morning, and we will fill them up in the bins and then put them in the trailer, and that's how I haul it to the processor. It's always a bit bittersweet when you pull these chickens off pasture. I've been with them, raised them up for 8 weeks now, and as you can see, that bird right there is over 10 pounds. They are really performing good. But it's also enjoyable when the next batch of chicks come in and you run through it again and see them progress. A few videos ago, I showed my little test pen. I've got a video out there where I show how I build this out of hog panels. And then I have one on the last batch of chickens that we took off pasture and how it works. It absolutely is a game changer for getting these pasture upholstery loaded up. In the morning, we will have the traits staged right here. This part of the pen will open up. So it will look like this. I will have also moved everything out of inside the paddock. I found it helps to keep everything out of here that they can get under, so that you're only dealing with the chickens and then yourself. This fence right here, I will move it, and it will be aligned right here with this part of the catch pen. We will come in here with 2 of us. We'll be able to move these chickens right around like this, and then we'll move them right here into the catch pen. And then we'll close the panel back up, and then we'll have the chickens right there. One thing I'm going to do different with these, I am going to try to separate out the birds, the particular birds that I want made whole from the ones that I want parted out. Generally, I load them all up and I say, I want 50 of them parted out, I want 100 of them made whole. But given the size differences, from the fact that one, I have some 7-week-old birds and some 8-week-old birds, then I have roosters and hens, I have a wide variety of sizes. The smaller birds I'm going to have made whole in my area here. People generally like a 4-pound bird. And then the bigger birds I will have parted out. It's been really hot. Right now the temperature-wise it's not too bad, but there's really no breeze, and the humidity level is really high. But still, look at these chickens. They really love this dirt area. I know I keep harping on this, but right there is again about a 10-pound rooster. And look at that guy. He is absolutely still foraging. Eating grass. Bright and early the next morning, we've already gotten a start at this. Probably got half of them up already, but it was still dark and we were using lights, so I really couldn't film it. I am up here with my youngest son, Farm Boy Connor. It's the first time he's made an appearance on the show. Everyone else is gone, so he was happy to get up at 5:30 this morning and help out. Here's our setup. We've got numbered bins. You'll see that's number 16 there. Over here we're on number 8. Little smaller birds are going here in those bins, and the bigger birds are going here, and then we're separating them, and then we will ultimately load them up here on the cattle trailer. That way, what I want to do is be able to tell my processor the smaller birds I want them made whole, and then the bigger birds I will have them parted out. Right, little one. Little one. Could be a big one. Just don't stack it on that one. There you go. All right, that wasn't, I think we're getting better and better. What do you think, Connor?
It was good.
You did a great job.
Thanks.
I'm not going to tell anyone else, but maybe you're the best chicken wrangler in the family.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. All right, here's what a full trailer of chickens. I think we've got 95 chickens in total. So next morning, I'm back from the processor already with the chicken. I'm really blessed that the processor is only about 15 minutes away. Everything's in the freezers. Here are some of the traits. 10 of the traits are in this freezer. Just to give you a real quick look. You see my whole chickens. That's a 4.3 pounder. It looks like my weights went everywhere from, I thought I saw one about 3.85 to over 5. Here's a 5 pounder. Remember, I tried to pick out the smaller birds for my whole chickens. There's a pack of drumsticks, 1.7 pounds, 4 drumsticks. Tenderloins, the breast tenderloins, there's 1.44 pounds. I was really happy with the skinless, boneless breast. Remember, I picked out the biggest birds. Here is that's a 2 pounder. The breast split in half, skinless, boneless. Here's another one. This one's a little smaller, 1.35 pounds. And it doesn't include the tenderloin. This is probably the most popular thing I sell. Chicken wingettes, 1.7 pounds. There's generally 6 wings in there with the wingette and the drumette attached. I do collect a lot of data, all the feed, my conversion. Once I record all the inventory I got back, I will have a conversion rate of the amount of feed to actual meat produced. I will probably put that up on my next video. We'll dive into the analytics on this batch of chickens. As always, I greatly appreciate you following along on my farm journey. You can find out more about us at the website www.coveychasefarm.com. Also, it was a special video as I got my younger son out there to help Farm Boy Connor really love that. Everyone have a great week.